Uttarakhand straight away. However, NVS does a decent job. Doesn't really allow the opposition to go forward free firing. They had a good game yesterday as well. Unfortunately, they just couldn't get that final goal. And they also had a serious injury last game. One of their players kind of took a hit and his head was fractured. But let's just hope that he's all right. Uttarakhand coming all the way from the right, trying to find the way forward. Another long chip and the free kick going in the direction of NVS right now. Another long range up comes floating in. Well received there. Opportunity lurking around. However, not to be. It's going to be a corner nonetheless for NVS. We are live from the Ambedkar Stadium in Delhi. We have seen 31 goals being scored in the first match today, or in the second match rather. Delhi went forward to score 31 goals against Jammu and Kashmir. Also, just to give you all a quick heads up about the lineups, we'll definitely get to that for sure. But let's first wait and watch what happens with the free kick. Uttarakhand has a chance to break free early in the game. The referee just having a quick look at the possible sides, and here we go for the free kick. There it goes, wonderful shot, glorious strike that sends Uttarakhand soaring into the lead. 4 minutes on the clock, and that is a stunning hit. Absolutely swashbuckling hammering there, just sending it beyond the reach of the goalkeeper. No matter the angle, it was placed with picture perfect precision from Uttarakhand. And they come knocking on the doors once again to the central channel, however, taken care of by NVS. Now, quickly running you through the lineups of both the sides. Uttarakhand has got the likes of Manish Kalura, Aman Negi, Sandesh El, Navneet Kumar, Sagar, and then Udav Solanki, Sahil Rawat, Alok Kalra, Rahul Bhatt, Siddharth Thapa, and Kunal. Wherein for the likes of NVS, they've got the likes of Jaiprakash Tudu, Churka Murmu, Babulal Murmu, Vikash Murmu, Thakur Murmu, Abhinath Marandi, Narendra Marandi, and another long cross comes in, headed away there. Another gilt-edged chance for Uttarakhand. Look at how nimble-footed they are, very softly yet steadily, just coming in front of the goal, trying to get it into the back of the net. And yeah, just to run you through the remaining lineups there. Abhinath Marandri, Narendra Baski, Ramesh Murmu, Kishan Turu, Budiram Murmu, and Polo Shansa. A few changes from yesterday's side, to be honest. Innocent Murmu was in the playing 11 yesterday. Nikhil Hansa was in the playing 11. Both of them have been replaced. And also, just to let you know about the referees and the officials for the day, we have the referee, we have Sergeant Sunil as the referee, Sergeant B.S. Negi as the linesman, the first linesman, CPL Khan as the second, and the fourth referee is CPL Krishna Prasad. That's the lineup. Taking their time slowly and steadily at the moment. Uttarakhand coming all the way from the right. They've got a wonderful goal there. And now they would like to try and break free from the right, but NVS, they have quite a solid defense. They don't really allow the opposition to make inroads that easy. It's just that, again, I think somewhat fortune hasn't really gone their way. Ideally, when you're playing a high-octane tournament like this is the 62nd edition of Subroto Cup. A massive thanks to the Indian Air Force who's conducting this tournament. A massive thanks to the sponsors. who's come together to ensure that these young kids, they have this platform and they have it in a pretty grand fashion. Also, you are watching all the action live on the official YouTube channel of Sportscast India. NVS with a brilliant through ball. This can be a goal scoring chance, but by the time they could collect themselves around the ball, that was well collected there by the goalkeeper. No real problems whatsoever. NVS had a wonderful game yesterday. Tried their best, unfortunately, couldn't really find that final goal that could have restored parity, except for that hapless incident towards the end. I think he should have known by now that that was a, a free kick, or rather, that was an offside. Apologies. Got so many goals galore early on in the game. You would expect more of them to come. They've already seen an absolutely stunning strike that set the stage ablaze. However, we know football being the funny, being the unpredictable game that is, you cannot predict the outcome, the consequence of a match with a slender lead as that of a solitary goal. Uttarakhand trying to control the midfield, that should be the idea. In fact, that is the right thing to do, and they have help coming on from the right now. Before the cross could have come in, NVS quickly ensuring the fact that they have all the bases touched. Take their time at the moment. Wonderfully twists around. NVS just trying to control the narrative right now. 10 minutes already on the clock. Uttarakhand hoping that they can lay claim to the ball. NVS, they have the possession in their favor now, trying to bomb forward from the right wing. Does a decent job of keeping the possession at their feet. Unfortunately, though, the last say would come from an Uttarakhand player, thereby imparting another throw in to NVS in the opposition half. They'll take their time. They will just want to ensure that they get the equalizer as quickly as they can. They are one team that you just cannot write off completely. They'll come knocking on the doors and they'll keep on knocking on the doors. You need to play with your tails up, particularly when you're against them. That defense needs to be alert and vigilant at all points in time. It's a corner here for NVS, a chance to get the ball into the mix, try and steer it towards the goal. 11 minutes. Looks pretty decent so far. There comes the corner, floated into the mix, steered towards the far right, not to be. And now Uttarakhand have a chance to break. They're surging forward. Well done there. They have support as well. Well. I think I spoke a bit too quickly there. Well, it's there and the flag's gone up, so that's offside. And there comes a long ranger that was fired into the back of the net. Well struck, well hammered. And it seems that Uttarakhand has just secured a 2-goal cushion. There you go. Look at how wonderfully he sets it for the player at the far right. And then he drills it towards the bottom right corner of the net. Wonderfully struck. Massive power behind the ball. And that sailed into the bottom right corner. NVS now will have a mountain to climb. This has been a problem for them. Whenever they concede in patches. That is one particular thing that they really need to look into, because unless they can get that problem sorted, it would simply keep on pounding on their doorsteps. It's going to be a throw in here in favor of Uttarakhand. NVS already 2 goals down. The momentum now headed in Uttarakhand's way. In fact, they have already secured the momentum. That's kind of a very muffed pass there. Pinballs almost off everyone's feet out there. Uttarakhand desperate now to keep the ball at their feet. Wonderfully kept there. Wanted to steer into that mix. Goes straight to NVS. The ball's fallen back for Uttarakhand though. Now they can drive forward from there. Trying to look for an opportunity. Takes it to the far right. Looking for some help, looking for more space. Not to be. NVS can drive forward now. However, not for long. Uttarakhand has their guards up. They'll ensure that that's well packed. Nice cheeky pass. Brought down in pretty fine fashion. Not well collected. The pass could have had a bit more juice there. Uttarakhand sends it forward. Nicely received. Attempting a through there. Can Uttarakhand make their way to it? It looks like they will. They'll keep the ball in play. That was the major part. But they do a wonderful job. There comes the cross. Goal scoring opportunity goes begging. Could have tried to latch on to that. Could have attempted a possible shot on target. Unfortunately, it was not to be. They obviously had the kind of pressure that they really wanted to put forward. And now, by the time NVS will actually reach there, that will be well taken care of. 14 minutes on the clock rather. Taking their time at the moment. Another long ball, well kept. Trying to steer things and now falls at the feet of Uttarakhand. They'll be a happy side. They don't really mind driving forward. Now comes all the way from the right. His right wing has been a serious cause of bother. Shot comes in, a pretty emasculated effort to be honest. Taking their time. Another long range straight to the safe hands of the goalkeeper, who will keep on wrapping his gloves around the ball all day long. And now NVS trying to make inroads from their end. The question is, can they make significant progress? At the moment though, it's Uttarakhand safe. Tries to shirk off the defender. However, not to be. Throw taken. And the ball in a very scrappy manner just pinballs into the center. Plays it to NVS along the way. Now NVS can drive forward, goes for a long ranger. I think the distance was a bit too much. Ideally, if you're taking a long ranger, till the time you're not sure of the power, you really need to go in slightly more forward, try and build from the back, try and orchestrate an entire attack coming together. That's the thought process for sure. Now Uttarakhand chips in a long ball with nobody to pursue that. And that goes out of play. Throw in favor of NVS. The NVS really need to get that first goal in if they have to remain in the match, because knowing Uttarakhand's attacking unit, knowing the kind of firepower that they are blessed with, one more goal from here on, they'll not allow you to breathe. They'll keep on sniping at you. They'll keep on taking those shots, unloading those pile drivers one after the other. You will be gasping for breath at that point in time. And at the moment, kind of harakiri there. There comes the long ranger. Goes agonizingly over the woodwork. Uttarakhand could very well have found that third goal as well. The goalkeeper never really looked like in a position to try and stave it away. That was a stunning strike. Goal kick here for NVS. At the moment, NVS really seems to be under some serious scosh. It's a throw in favor of NVS at the moment. Can NVS get the better of Uttarakhand? Only time will say. But if they need to get the better of them, passes like those have to be eradicated completely. A free kick goes NVS's way there. A better pass could have actually set the player on a stride towards the goal, on a gallop towards the goal. Unfortunately, it was not to be. A very emaciated pass there allows the opposition. A long free kick comes sailing into the box and eventually finding its way, finding a detour through the head of a player. It goes safely into the hands of the goalkeeper. And now Uttarakhand tries to use the left channel to their advantage. Sends a long ball, the left winger trying to latch onto it. Can he keep it in play? He does. A short pass there, goes for a false. Does well before NVS reaches out and snuffs out the possible opportunity. Free kick going NVS's way, I think. A bit of a rash play there from Uttarakhand really allowed them to breathe slightly better. Here's a free kick for NVS. They'll take their time. Try and make it a lot more meaningful, give it a bit more purpose, try and ask their forward players, their marauders to latch onto the ball, give themselves that scoring scope. And now NVS comes all the way from the right, tries to keep the ball in control, but unfortunately he loses balance and concedes possession. And it looks like it is going to be, in fact, it's going to be a free kick in NVS's way, and a pretty decent juncture to have a free kick from. They can actually launch the ball into the goal, use it as that springboard that they are looking for, that opening strike. Or at the same time, they can try their luck from that range, because that's very much of a scoring range. Slightly difficult, yes. There they go with that free kick, well headed to safety. Danger still not gone. NVS keeps on knocking on the door, and wonderful defending. Persistent defending there from Uttarakhand has kept the ball away from the net. And now Uttarakhand goes on a break. They have acres of space. They have the numerical superiority. Only if they can connect and latch onto the ball. There comes the cross, but the flag's gone up. That was an incredible sequence of play altogether. NVS could very well have found that opening goal. However, the ball kept on pinballing of one defender or the other. It kept on knocking at the feet, and no matter how many shots did NVS take, it was not to be. And now a free kick here, going Uttarakhand's way. An opportunity to increase that cushion, make it 3-0 in their favour. They've got the number of players up front. They'll take their time. They'll try and chip it into the box. Let's see what works their way. Here he comes. There comes the free kick opportunity. Not really the best of headers. Not the most substantial headers that could have thrown a hint of trouble along NVS's way. And now NVS wants to go forward. Can they create that through ball that they're looking forward to? It doesn't look like. Uttarakhand has the ball in their control. And it is going to be a free kick. 22 minutes into of action so far, and as things stand, they have a 2-0 cushion. There comes a long free kick, slightly haywire.
बहुत जल्दी आ रहा है.
A goal kick from NVS right now. They'll take their time. They won't have any rush whatsoever. Tries to chest it down. Does a decent job of controlling the ball. And now Uttarakhand just trying to find that far right. Tries to control that NVS. Not to be. Uttarakhand reclaims possession for themselves. Plays it to the far right. Taking their time, that'll go out of play. And it's going to be a throw in favor of Uttarakhand there. Short throw and taken. Keeps the ball on the ground, just trying to ensure that those short passes find the right intention, find the right layer at the end of the day, the right chemistry is being taken care of.
रवि शास्त्री.
And a long ball sent forward. Can Uttarakhand latch onto it? At the moment, NVS clears their danger lines, but Uttarakhand has reclaimed possession. It's slightly haywire now from Uttarakhand, the long balls that they are trying to place. NVS is not really allowing them the space that they'll really like to go in their way. Throw in here for Uttarakhand. The boys in black and yellow, they have looked pretty solid. Talking about black and yellow, the colors belong to Borussia Dortmund in the bigger leagues. So obviously, just bringing in almost a similar mindset does a decent job. And now wanted to play it towards the far left, but not to be. And now Uttarakhand sniffing out danger on the waters. NVS does a decent job of keeping the ball away. It's going to be a free kick here for Uttarakhand. They'll take their time. Another short pass, well received. And now a grounder. The idea was right. The idea was to try and send the ball towards a player onto that far right who was already on the run, already on the move. However, it was not to be. And now chips it towards the right once again. Tries to connect. Swivells around between themselves. There comes the long ball, and that is a lovely delivery. The goalkeeper of NVS, learning from his earlier mistakes, comes out of the line very quickly and ensures the fact that he's collecting the ball. But Uttarakhand not to be kept at bay for long. Chips it even further, straight to the goalkeeper. NVS trying to keep the ball at their feet. But Uttarakhand has reclaimed possession for themselves. Another lovely pass, and now Uttarakhand can start hoping to build more attacks from the left. Now, more than focusing on the right, they are coming from the left. That pass could have been better. When the pass was played, that pass itself was very clueless, very unorganized, just wanted to get the ball out of the way. Another lovely cross, trying to keep it under control. Chips it over that defender, but Very good alertness there from NVS. They ensure that they are keeping an eye on the ball. Goes to the goalkeeper now. Shorter passes now being brought into action there. Free kick here for NVS. Will take their time. Chips it into the box, straight to the goalkeeper. Good regulation catch there from the goalkeeper. Ideally, these kind of deliveries at times can be slightly tricky if you end up whiffing that catch. Ball remains in play. Uttarakhand has a lot of space coming from the right. They could have actually gone forward again. It's understandable that they are at the moment, they are greenhorns. They are just trying to learn the ropes. But ideally, even if you're a greenhorn, you need to understand from which position can you actually get the ball in, or can you actually threaten your opposition. A long throw comes in. Uttarakhand does a pretty decent job of taking the ball away. Another short pass. And now Uttarakhand, they've given the ball away. Opportunity for NVS. There's a lovely through ball. Can he control that with the first touch? The referee's blown the whistle. Should have done better actually. You've got a ball at such a good juncture. You're trailing by a couple of goals. I don't think that you will find something better than that. You really need to make those chances count. You really need to come knocking on the doors. Trying to just ensure the fact that the ball is well placed. There comes another good cross. Repelled away. The obvious question remains here is, can NVS strike a goal in those remaining few minutes of the first half? I'm knocking on the doors for sure, trying to build something significant as well. But at the same time, they have to keep it in mind that that conviction also needs to reflect in their game. Ideally, you're coming up, you're being creative out in the midfield, which is all right. I mean, these are all the building blocks coming together. But at the end of the day, if that final finishing, if that finishing isn't good, if that execution in the final third is questionable, then all the hard work that you're doing, that will not have, or that will not make any sense. I think a bit more space was required here for Uttarakhand. The player who was standing very close to the one waiting in front, I think that is what made, or that is what muddled up this attacking mindset. And they keep the ball in control? Well, it doesn't look like. Another quick throw overtaken. Tries to keep the ball down. There comes a long cross. Sends it to the far right, actually. That is a good cross. Space needs to be made. I think that is very poor judgment here from NVS. And it was because of two reasons. First and foremost, once again, the player who was out in the center slightly needed to move further away from the ball so that he could have the shooting space and the passing space as well. If the ball had to be played it to him, he needed that passing space. Unfortunately, what happened was when he stood close to the player who had the ball, he didn't really allow him the passing space. Here's another chance. Will they go for the shot or will they come with the cross? The cross comes in. Once again, not really using the footballing acumen to its best. They had to cut back in instead of going for a blunt cross straight away. These are the small things that they need to learn. Even in the last occasion where they could have gone for a one-on-one, the thing is they had a very acute angle to try and convert it. There comes the corner. Opportunity knocking on the door, but Uttarakhand stands tall. The defenders successfully clears the ball out of the danger zone, and now kind of once again clueless heading. No idea where he wanted to head, and that allows Uttarakhand to go on the break towards the far left. I think a bit of misunderstanding. Again, this needs to be better from Uttarakhand as well. Similarly, they need to know which player to release the ball for, because once you start knowing that thing, that art, those through balls that you're playing so wonderfully, they will start looking a lot more dangerous. You have players on the prowl, you have your strikers firing on all cylinders, almost sniping for opportunities. When you have those kind of players in your echelons, I think you need to know how to release the ball and whom to release the ball to. Once you are aware of the fact that whom you want to release the ball to, then half of the job is done. That's a brilliant piece of work. Just wonderfully feathered through the legs of the player. And now steers past, dribbles past a couple of defenders. Try to take a shot. Chance here for Uttarakhand. The referee says it's well and within the regulations. Get the game rolling. 35 minutes of regulation time has definitely come to an end. We are now in the additional time. They'll confirm you shortly how long has the additional time been. Decent work there by Uttarakhand, but eventually that final pass, that final killer instinct that usually sets you up for the goal, or that trailblazing move that will allow you to bomb into the opposition half, that itself is somehow missing after those two goals. Both the goals, if you take a closer look, the first one was more of a defensive howler from NVS. The second one was an effort. The second one was a result of a long ranger. So ideally, when you start trying to orchestrate an attack coming in close proximity to each other, you need to understand that you have to be a lot more incisive. There's a player down, he'll need some treatment, I reckon. It's from Uttarakhand. And that is the end of the first half. A brilliant encounter so far,
एक ओवर हो गया क्या सर?
differentiated by a couple of goals. And as things stand, it was Sandesh and Kunal who scored on the 5th and the 12th minute to send Uttarakhand surging into the lead. We'll now dive into a short breather and return with the second half of the game. Till then, enjoy the highlights.
विश्वसनीय बैंक का SBI, हर भारतीय का बैंक।
LIC offers savings and protection so that you can soar high in your life. LIC हर पल आपके साथ।
सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया की सेंट विद्यार्थी योजना के साथ उज्जवल भविष्य की ओर बढ़ाएं अपने कदम। अधिक जानकारी के लिए 9223901111 पर मिस्ड कॉल दें अथवा अपनी नजदीकी शाखा से संपर्क करें। सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया 1911 से आपके लिए केंद्रित।
Canara Bank, together we can. विश्वसनीय बैंक का SBI, हर भारतीय का बैंक।
LIC offers savings and protection so that you can soar high in your life. LIC हर पल आपके साथ।
सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया की सेंट विद्यार्थी योजना के साथ उज्जवल भविष्य की ओर बढ़ाएं अपने कदम। अधिक जानकारी के लिए 9223901111 पर मिस्ड कॉल दें अथवा अपनी नजदीकी शाखा से संपर्क करें। सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया 1911 से आपके लिए केंद्रित।
Double the joy with Canara Bank. Canara Home Loan and Canara Car Loan. 100% waiver on documentation charges and concession in processing charges. You deserve the best. Canara Bank. Together we can.
Subroto Mukherjee Sports Education Society has been conducting the prestigious Subroto Cup since 1960. The tournament was conceived by late Air Marshal Subroto Mukherjee, the first Chief of the Air Staff. The idea was to promote football at a grassroots level in India. Champion school teams from all states take part in this wonderful tournament. The continuous efforts by Indian Air Force to create a platform for young footballers will go a long way with the ultimate aim of encouraging and nurturing football at the grassroots level. My best wishes to all the participants, officials and committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament. Good luck.
Hello everyone, this is Manu Bhakar from Indian shooting team. I'm a 2020 Olympian and Arjun awardee. Today I'm here to convey my best wishes to all the participants and the officials taking part in this tournament. I would also like to congratulate Indian Air Force and Subroto Society who are conducting this prestigious tournament in a befitting manner.
Jai Hind everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to announce that 62nd edition of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament is under progress from 19th September to 23rd October at New Delhi and Bengaluru. My best wishes to all the participants, officials and organizing committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament for the successful conduct of the tournament at Bengaluru for the sub-junior boys, that's under 14 category at Air Force Station, JHARKHAND. Good luck, Jai Hind.
विश्वसनीय बैंक का SBI, हर भारतीय का बैंक।
LIC offers savings and protection so that you can soar high in your life. LIC हर पल आपके साथ।
सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया की सेंट विद्यार्थी योजना के साथ उज्जवल भविष्य की ओर बढ़ाएं अपने कदम। अधिक जानकारी के लिए 9223901111 पर मिस्ड कॉल दें अथवा अपनी नजदीकी शाखा से संपर्क करें। सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया 1911 से आपके लिए केंद्रित।
Double the joy with Canara Bank. Canara Home Loan and Canara Car Loan. 100% waiver on documentation charges and concession in processing charges. You deserve the best. Canara Bank. Together we can.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Another exciting 35 minutes of action awaits us all, and it is between Uttarakhand and NVS. Uttarakhand now leads this fixture by 2-0. On your screen, from the left to the right, we have Uttarakhand attacking in their signature black and yellow. In your frame, attacking in their traditional whites, is NVS. Shot a pass there. Tries to make their way out in the center. Uttarakhand now passes it on to right. Here comes the cross. Looking around for some help there. At the moment, the game is slightly scrappy. And now the free kick going in favor of Uttarakhand. They'll take their time. Uttarakhand come all the way from the right. That's a lovely cross, but then a timely intervention from NVS gets the ball away from the opposition. The idea was all right. The execution was slightly questionable there. And NVS now knocks on the door from the left. A long through ball eventually goes out of play. Straight to the goalkeeper now. And another throw-in. Easy pickings. NVS now will probably have to try and come across. Now, yesterday what happened was when they equalized, they looked pretty solid. The first 10 minutes of the second half, NVS was all over their opposition. But then suddenly a storm of 10 minutes and they were blown away to pieces. By the time they could regroup themselves, they could rally themselves, it was already too late. It's going to be a throw-in here. There's a chance for Uttarakhand to come and drive forward from the right. Unfortunately, it was well intercepted. Another nice pass being attempted. And now, coming all the way from the right, was NVS, but before Uttarakhand managed to snatch it away. Now NVS has a chance. It's just that he took way too long with the ball. The passes arrived nonetheless, but he couldn't really control that. It went behind him. By the time he could just lay a grasp on the ball, it was already slightly shaken there. Another decent ball there. Sends it forward, straight to the goalkeeper. sends another one forward. By the time this is a chance for Uttarakhand, can they get that third goal? Very well saved there by the goalkeeper, and to be honest, poor intensity from Uttarakhand. That shot should have been muscled. Unfortunately, it was very emasculatedly struck, which allowed the goalkeeper to put in that save. That should have been game over for NVS. But Uttarakhand fails to exploit the advantage. And now Uttarakhand can drive forward. They have acres of... In fact, NVS can drive forward. They have space ahead of them. However, intercepted. And the long ball being sent. NVS trying to keep Uttarakhand at bay. Now NVS has a chance of their own. However, the referee's blown the whistle there. A short goal kick taken there, no real challenges. Easy pickings. And another nice short pass. That's a lovely ball onto the far left. Right before Uttarakhand can latch onto it, NVS puts in a crucial intervention. Goal scoring chance. Repelled away. Vigilant defending here from NVS. They must be thinking only if they would have been alert enough in case of the first two goals, they could have been averted as well. But now that it has happened, there's no point thinking about that. At the moment, what should now be their main thought is how they can come over Uttarakhand's 2-goal cushion. Another chance, but now it'll be 3. Well connected, well plotted, and a very well engineered goal there by Uttarakhand. Look at this chance, that long ball once again proving to be the unraveling of NVS. They were all over the place. They missed out on an opportunity to try and clear it. And in the process, what happens is that they concede a third and makes the path ahead of them a lot more thornier than it already was. Now NVS hoping to build from the back. Tries to keep things under control, not to be. Here comes a long ball that eludes everyone, intended for the player on the far left. However, couldn't control. Trying to find a way forward. I mean, obviously the idea is, right, the idea remains that if they can just launch the ball from the sides, get their players out in the center, make the magic happen. It's just that you need to believe, you need to get yourself in position. Once you start operating yourself in a better manner, once you start coming together as a better unit, then your chances gets a lot higher. Uttarakhand trying desperately to keep the ball in play. Goes miles in the air and an easy catch at the end of the day. Uttarakhand once again focusing on those small passes, short passes, keeping it crisp and trying to attack accordingly. Here comes NVS once again, does a decent job, breezes past a couple of players, and now they have acres of space ahead. Can they get a goal for themselves? But for that to happen, you really need to focus on the intensity, the kind of strength that's out there on the pass. Uttarakhand pretty strongly built there. However, not to be. Tries to create a chance, kind of knock around there, and eventually the ball trickles out of play, which will give a throw in favor of NVS. 45 minutes of enthralling action between these two sides. Uttarakhand has got 3 goals. The first one was an absolutely world-class strike from a brilliant free kick. The second one, another long ranger rifled into the bottom corner. And then, kind of a mix and match and the defensive howler that allowed Uttarakhand to find themselves ahead. Now NVS can drive forward. They have acres of space ahead. Takes the ball, looking around for support. Not to be the Uttarakhand defenders quickly recovering, making their grounds back, and now collects the ball away. They can drive further. Another chip downtown. Comfortably collects it, looking for some space. I believe they were slightly slow on that occasion. Ideally, if you're getting the ball in such a good juncture where you have acres of space ahead of you, you need to be slightly more active. You need to be more proactive. You need to start creating those chances better. A nice cheeky ball. Does well. Sends it to the far right. Tries to keep it under control. Chases it. Does an excellent job of keeping the ball in the play. There comes the cross. And the header seems slightly miscued. I think a better option would have been if he would have been confident enough on himself to try and chest it down. Maybe go slightly back and try and bring the ball onto his chest, bring it down, and then eventually maybe just square it off into the path. NBS on the prowl. Trying desperately to latch onto the ball. I mean, see, it's important for them that they remain in the hunt. Till the time they remain in the hunt, till the time they don't give in, till the time they keep on driving with every possible hope in their arsenal, I think something or the other can happen. Long ranger, and it's gone into the back of the net. That's a howler. This is what we were talking about. Keep yourself in the game, and at any point in time, a portal can open up. They kept on going at the opposition, and what has happened is that a long ranger just trying their luck from distance, believing that maybe and just maybe things can happen, and the goalkeeper, I think he's got butterfingers there. He needs to check his gloves quickly. It's understandable that he's a young goalkeeper. He'll need a lot to learn. Unfortunately, that is not a howler that you'd really forgive yourself for. But again, in football, you have to be a lot more focused. At least opportunities as straightforward as this shouldn't be going through your hands. And now that NBS has found the first goal, they'll come back at you with more intensity. They will be relentless and unwavering in their belief and courage. This is a very crucial juncture, a very clutch juncture of the game for Uttarakhand. They have to keep their heads up high and they have to keep on defending with all their might. But nonetheless, Uttarakhand has a chance to break free. Doesn't look like that they'll have much of a say here. goes to NVS, who clears their lines. Does a decent job. Sends in another cross, however, not to be. And at the moment, NVS should channel all their energy to try and build that attack. There's a change happening for Uttarakhand. Taking their time. And now NVS once again on the chase. Throw in favor of NVS. For the time being, NVS will definitely like to keep on pushing as much as they can. That belief should not extinguish. And that's a goal kick now. Takes a goal kick quickly, Uttarakhand. And now sends the ball forward. Uttarakhand can have an opportunity if they can latch on to that. It doesn't look like they will, because NVS had a much better scope of clearing that out. Once again, on the chase, on the pursuit. Nice pass forward. Tries to get past that defender. However, will be stalled. And I believe that right now the midfield is more about mistakes from both the sides. That is how each other is thriving now. Kind of a push from both ends. There comes the cross, goal scoring opportunity. Wanted to eye for that far post. That ball needed a bit of curve. If that had to go in, unfortunately it was not to be. Decent opportunity for sure. They should have tried to curl that in. Could have done better with that. I think they will have to focus more on themselves, try and get these opportunities on target. That is how it should work. The belief is evident right now for NVS, and they should work on this belief as well. It's the belief that can get them forward. It's the belief that can actually put them in the right path. If they can get a second goal here, well, that can be seriously telling. There comes the cross opportunity though. Knocking on the doors. NVS is now growing stronger with every passing moment. They've kept the ball under control. Does a decent job. Can they get the cross in? No, they can't. A lot defending here. And NVS still isn't giving up. However, they need to be a bit more precise when they are creating that delivery, when they are creating the ball. And NVS still trying to build that pressure. I think if they need to continue doing what they are doing right now, they will have to be a lot more focused on how they are going to come forward, knock on the doors. They are going to be a lot more focused on how they can create the opportunities, keep the passes short, crisp. Here comes a long free kick there. Again, not really the best of collections there from NVS. Gets the ball onto the far left, takes their time, builds and drives forward. Well done here. And a nice short pass. Uttarakhand quick to recover. Very quick to recover indeed. Another short pass there, but then it goes out of play. It's going to be a throw in here. Here's a chance though for NVS. They keep on driving from the right. Can they get the cross? No. The first touch was slightly heavier than they would have actually expected. Does a decent work of keeping the ball in. NVS now has a chance. The flag, however, tells them no, you don't. You have to come around, knocking on the doors once again. There's a long ball now. Uttarakhand sniffing out a chance. There comes goal number 4. And I think the cushion, the belief that Uttarakhand may have given to NVS for a while, they have wrested it back. They have wrested it back with force and power. That was brisk pace. Brilliant work there. The way they knocked on the doors, that's poor defending, to be honest. I think they're asking that it's a foul, but I don't think it's a foul either. He may have lost his boot there in football. In a body contact game, you can keep on expecting these to happen. There will be tugs and there will be pulls. It's on you how you go ahead and balance yourself. No complaints about that one. That looked pretty clean to me. And Uttarakhand, given the fact that they have got a 4th goal now, they know that this lead will obviously go a massive way. Now NVS comes from the left, tries to play it towards the far right, does well there to keep the ball in control. There comes the shot, draws it agonizingly wide. Could have been a goal scoring opportunity. This is sensational football from both the sides. They are coming together in bursts. Young kids not giving up at the moment. That's the kind of football that you'd really like to savor, particularly at a high octane juncture like this. This is absolutely excellent. Both the teams believes in themselves. The score line may not really justify the kind of football that we are witnessing here. And now NVS gets the ball out of the way. And Uttarakhand does a decent job of collecting the ball for themselves. NVS on the crowd. opportunity for Uttarakhand, trying to use the left wing to their advantage. Sends in a lovely cross opportunity once again, but not to be. Uttarakhand still hasn't really given in the ball. Goal scoring opportunity can very well be the fourth goal. In fact, the fifth. It is the fifth. Numerical superiority allows Uttarakhand to establish themselves as the superior side. No questions on that. The goalkeeper, merely a spectator there, does put in a drive, but the damage was already done. And I personally believe that more than the goalkeeper's fault, it is about how the defense reacted as well. Now Uttarakhand comes all the way from the right, trying to figure a way out. There comes the cross, just eludes everyone. Could have been a sensational piece of effort there. NVS trying to drill their way from the left. And Uttarakhand has light years of space ahead of them. Now they can drive quicker, drive with more intensity, more verve and vigor. Fortunately, they jam into a cul-de-sac of NVS defenders. Wonderfully done. Lovely 1-2. Wanted to go for the far post. The goalkeeper almost made a hash of affairs. And there was a player lurking out in the far left, just hoping to latch onto the ball. However, not to be. And now NVS tries their very best to try and sneak something out of this opportunity, but it doesn't look like Uttarakhand will let them breathe. And they don't. Seven more minutes of regulation time, and at the moment, as things stand, Uttarakhand definitely has the upper hand. Now the ball somewhat very ordinarily just hitting each other, kind of. It's more of ping pong contests, yeah, than football. Nonetheless, now coming all the way from the right, another long cross. NVS sniffing out something possible, not to be. Refused there. Uttarakhand trying to find a way forward. I think that ball was intended for the player who was stationed out here. It's just that he was miles away from that. I mean, he had to make that run quickly. That to the pass should have also gone slightly on the right. He was a bit too straight. Does a decent job. Wanted to go for a long ranger. Again, if you're going for a long ranger, if you're not particularly sure about what the idea is, I believe that you can can actually come closer. Now Uttarakhand, before they actually latches on to the delivery, the flag's gone up. So unfortunately, it won't be a chance that they'll be particularly proud about. Final 5 minutes of regulation time, and as things stand, this has been kind of a very feisty encounter. Here's a chance for NVS. However, Uttarakhand stands tall, blocks them with all their might and fury. Passes it off well. That's a fine ball. The flag has so far stayed down. It now goes up. I mean, it was kind of a tease from the linesman there. Change coming in for Uttarakhand. They know that they have got the job done. 5-1 of a cushion. NVS has an opportunity to try and get that second goal. However, excellent goalkeeping there. Sensational goalkeeping indeed. Came out of his line quickly. Knew exactly what he wanted to do there. Pruned down the angle. And did it very well. And here comes the corner. Tries to rotate that in. NVS goes for a shot. A very weak effort at the end of the day. The danger's still not over, however. Now Uttarakhand drives and they have all the space in the world, all the time, all the numerical support that they want. And they still couldn't score. Oh my word, that's a comedy of an error. It's way hard to miss. He had support out there to his left, so all he needed to do was just play it. I think after all the incredible gameplay, after all the incredible control, the gentry of football that Uttarakhand has played so far, this moment will be a blemish that they will really like to forget. You don't get an easier chance than that. And what you do is, you not only make a hash of affairs, you make a very bad one out of it. Here's another chance for Uttarakhand to try and extend their lead. There comes the shot! Draws it wide. Well, it seems that suddenly they have burst back to life here. This is very, very good football. That is the kind of gameplay that you really like to watch from a team like Uttarakhand. But then again, that missed. Let's just forget that for a moment. And NVS still hoping if they can get something from the right. And it goes out of play as well. It's going to be a goal kick. Final minute of the contest loading up. NVS still hoping if they can get a second goal here. Nicely teased it off, but the player out in the center went a step further there. And now Uttarakhand just trying to canter past the player out in the center, but then he was beaten to the punch for the same. There comes a long ranger. Oh my word! Almost ended up gifting the ball there to Uttarakhand, but at the end of the day, or in the end of the day, he does a decent job. Ensures that he's controlling the grasp of himself. And eventually, NVS won't really make the cut for that ball either. The regulation time is done and dusted. It's all about the additional minutes now. Wanting to go for the player in the far right. Stopped in his tracks. And now they come knocking on the doors. Opportunity! What a goal! Half a dozen for Uttarakhand there. The goalkeeper failing to comprehend the right timing for the outing. By the time he came out, it was already too late. Wonderfully received, kept the ball under control, took a step, and then nicely chipped it into the top right corner. And Uttarakhand has made a statement, a solid, reckoning statement indeed. They wanted to go all the way from the center itself. Wanted to try their luck from distance. A shorter pass. Uttarakhand trying to control the ball, eventually gives it away, but not for long. It was Utkarsh with the goal scorer. Once again, Uttarakhand trying to find another way forward. Can they latch on to it? Doesn't really look like. Had a chance, had an opportunity. It's going to be a throw in here. Square passes being played between the players of Uttarakhand. Does well to keep the ball at their feet. And there comes another throw. Uttarakhand has another chance to try and score. The flag's gone up. And it won't make much sense either. There comes a free kick. And the ball stays with NVS right now, but they will be conceding possession once again. And with that, we'll also come to the end of this game. Once again, a 7-goal affair. Uttarakhand beating NVS by 6-1. Sandesh with a brace, Kunal with another brace, Alok with a solitary goal, Utkarsh with a solitary goal. It is Manu who got the goal for NVS. Well, that's all from this fixture. And this will be Rohit, your commentator, signing off for now. However, there's another fixture coming up shortly, so do stay tuned in. Till then, just savor the highlights, watch the madness that unfurled here at the Ambedkar Stadium. Thank you everyone for joining in.
Subroto Mukherjee Sports Education Society has been conducting the prestigious Subroto Cup since 1960. The tournament was conceived by late Air Marshal Subroto Mukherjee, the first Chief of the Air Staff. The idea was to promote football at a grassroots level in India. Champion school teams from all states take part in this wonderful tournament. The continuous efforts by Indian Air Force to create a platform for young footballers will go a long way with the ultimate aim of encouraging and nurturing football at the grassroots level. My best wishes to all the participants, officials and committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament. Good luck.
Hello everyone, this is Manu Bhakar from Indian shooting team. I'm a 2020 Olympian and Arjuna awardee. Today I'm here to convey my best wishes to all the participants and the officials taking part in this tournament. I would also like to congratulate Indian Air Force and Subroto Society who are conducting this prestigious tournament in a befitting manner.
Jai Hind everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to announce that 62nd edition of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament is under progress from 19th September to 23rd October at New Delhi and Bangalore. My best wishes to all the participants, officials and organizing committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament for the successful conduct of the tournament at Bangalore for the sub-junior boys, that's under 14 category at Air Force Station, JHARKHAND. Good luck, Jai Hind.
बैंक का SBI हर भारतीय का बैंक
offers savings and protection so that you can soar high in your life. LIC हर पल आपके साथ.
सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया की सेंट विद्यार्थी योजना के साथ उज्जवल भविष्य की ओर बढ़ाए अपने कदम. अधिक जानकारी के लिए 9223901111 पर मिस्ड कॉल दें अथवा अपनी नजदीकी शाखा से संपर्क करें. सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया 1911 से आपके लिए केंद्रित.
Double the joy with Canara Bank. Canara Home Loan and Canara Car Loan. 100% waiver on documentation charges and concession in processing charges. You deserve the best. Canara Bank. Together we can.
Subroto Mukherjee Sports Education Society has been conducting the prestigious Subroto Cup since 1960. The tournament was conceived by late Air Marshal Subroto Mukherjee, the first Chief of the Air Staff. The idea was to promote football at a grassroots level in India. Champion school teams from all states take part in this wonderful tournament. The continuous efforts by Indian Air Force to create a platform for young footballers will go a long way with the ultimate aim of encouraging and nurturing football at the grassroots level. my best wishes to all the participants, officials, and committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament. Good luck.
Hello everyone, this is Ambedkar from Indian shooting team. I'm a 2020 Olympian and Arjuna awardee. Today I'm here to convey my best wishes to all the participants and the officials taking part in this tournament. I would also like to congratulate Indian Air Force and Subroto Society who are conducting this prestigious tournament in a befitting manner.
Jai Hind everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to announce that 62nd edition of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament is under progress from 19th September to 23rd October at New Delhi and Bengaluru. My best wishes to all the participants, officials and organizing committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament for the successful conduct of the tournament at Bengaluru for the sub-junior boys, that's under 14 category at Air Force Station, JHARKHAND. Good luck, Jai Hind.
बैंक का SBI हर भारतीय का बैंक
offers savings and protection so that you can soar high in your life. LIC हर पल आपके साथ.
सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया की सेंट विद्यार्थी योजना के साथ उज्जवल भविष्य की ओर बढ़ाए अपने कदम. अधिक जानकारी के लिए 9223901111 पर मिस्ड कॉल दें अथवा अपनी नजदीकी शाखा से संपर्क करें. सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया 1911 से आपके लिए केंद्रित.
Double the joy with Canara Bank. Canara Home Loan and Canara Car Loan. 100% waiver on documentation charges and concession in processing charges. You deserve the best. Canara Bank. Together we can.
Subroto Mukherjee Sports Education Society has been conducting the prestigious Subroto Cup since 1960. The tournament was conceived by late Air Marshal Subroto Mukherjee, the first Chief of the Air Staff. The idea was to promote football at a grassroots level in India. Champion school teams from all states take part in this wonderful tournament. The continuous efforts by Indian Air Force to create a platform for young footballers will go a long way with the ultimate aim of encouraging and nurturing football at the grassroots level. My best wishes to all the participants, officials and committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament. Good luck.
Hello everyone, this is Ambedkar from Indian shooting team. I'm a 2020 Olympian and Arjuna awardee. Today I'm here to convey my best wishes to all the participants and the officials taking part in this tournament. I would also like to congratulate Indian Air Force and Subroto Society who are conducting this prestigious tournament in a befitting manner.
Jai Hind everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to announce that 62nd edition of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament is under progress from 19th September to 23rd October at New Delhi and Bengaluru. My best wishes to all the participants, officials, and organizing committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament for the successful conduct of the tournament at Bengaluru for the sub-junior boys, that's under 14 category at Air Force Station, JHARKHAND. Good luck, Jai Hind.
बैंक का SBI हर भारतीय का बैंक
LIC offers savings and protection so that you can soar high in your life. LIC हर पल आपके साथ.
सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया की सेंट विद्यार्थी योजना के साथ उज्जवल भविष्य की ओर बढ़ाएं अपने कदम। अधिक जानकारी के लिए 9223901111 पर मिस्ड कॉल दें अथवा अपनी नजदीकी शाखा से संपर्क करें। सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया 1911 से आपके लिए केंद्रित।
Double the joy with Canara Bank. Canara Home Loan and Canara Car Loan. 100% waiver on documentation charges and concession in processing charges. You deserve the best. Canara Bank. Together we can.
Subroto Mukherjee Sports Education Society has been conducting the prestigious Subroto Cup since 1960. The tournament was conceived by late Air Marshal Subroto Mukherjee, the first Chief of the Air Staff. The idea was to promote football at a grassroots level in India. Champion school teams from all states take part in this wonderful tournament. The continuous efforts by Indian Air Force to create a platform for young footballers will go a long way with the ultimate aim of encouraging and nurturing football at the grassroots level. My best wishes to all the participants, officials, and committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament. Good luck.
Hello everyone, this is Ambedkar from Indian shooting team. I'm a 2020 Olympian and Arjuna awardee. Today I'm here to convey my best wishes to all the participants and the officials taking part in this tournament. I would also like to congratulate Indian Air Force and Subroto Society who are conducting this prestigious tournament in a befitting manner.
Jai Hind everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to announce that 62nd edition of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament is under progress from 19th September to 23rd October at New Delhi and Bengaluru. My best wishes to all the participants, officials, and organizing committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament for the successful conduct of the tournament at Bengaluru for the sub-junior boys, that's under 14 category at Air Force Station, JHARKHAND. Good luck, Jai Hind.
बैंक का SBI हर भारतीय का बैंक
LIC offers savings and protection so that you can soar high in your life. LIC हर पल आपके साथ.
सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया की सेंट विद्यार्थी योजना के साथ उज्जवल भविष्य की ओर बढ़ाएं अपने कदम। अधिक जानकारी के लिए 9223901111 पर मिस्ड कॉल दें अथवा अपनी नजदीकी शाखा से संपर्क करें। सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया 1911 से आपके लिए केंद्रित।
Double the joy with Canara Bank. Canara Home Loan and Canara Car Loan. 100% waiver on documentation charges and concession in processing charges. You deserve the best. Canara Bank. Together we can.
Subroto Mukherjee Sports Education Society has been conducting the prestigious Subroto Cup since 1960. The tournament was conceived by late Air Marshal Subroto Mukherjee, the first Chief of the Air Staff. The idea was to promote football at a grassroots level in India. Champion school teams from all states take part in this wonderful tournament. The continuous efforts by Indian Air Force to create a platform for young footballers will go a long way with the ultimate aim of encouraging and nurturing football at the grassroots level. My best wishes to all the participants, officials and committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament. Good luck.
Hello everyone, this is Ambedkar from Indian shooting team. I'm a 2020 Olympian and Arjuna awardee. Today I'm here to convey my best wishes to all the participants and the officials taking part in this tournament. I would also like to congratulate Indian Air Force and Subroto Society who are conducting this prestigious tournament in a befitting manner.
Jai Hind everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to announce that 62nd edition of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament is under progress from 19th September to 23rd October at New Delhi and Bengaluru. My best wishes to all the participants, officials and organizing committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament for the successful conduct of the tournament at Bengaluru for the sub-junior boys, that's under 14 category at Air Force Station, JHARKHAND. Good luck. Jai Hind.
बैंक का SBI हर भारतीय का बैंक
offers savings and protection so that you can soar high in your life. LIC हर पल आपके साथ.
सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया की सेंट विद्यार्थी योजना के साथ उज्जवल भविष्य की ओर बढ़ाएं अपने कदम। अधिक जानकारी के लिए 9223901111 पर मिस्ड कॉल दें अथवा अपनी नजदीकी शाखा से संपर्क करें। सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया 1911 से आपके लिए केंद्रित।
Double the joy with Canara Bank. Canara Home Loan and Canara Car Loan. 100% waiver on documentation charges and concession in processing charges. You deserve the best. Canara Bank. Together we can.
सूरज को छूना तुम, उठो तुम, खेलो तुम, खेलो
Subroto Mukherjee Sports Education Society has been conducting the prestigious Subroto Cup since 1960. The tournament was conceived by late Air Marshal Subroto Mukherjee, the first Chief of the Air Staff. The idea was to promote football at a grassroots level in India. Champion school teams from all states take part in this wonderful tournament. The continuous efforts by Indian Air Force to create a platform for young footballers will go a long way with the ultimate aim of encouraging and nurturing football at the grassroots level. My best wishes to all the participants, officials, and committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament. Good luck.
Hello everyone, this is Ambedkar from Indian shooting team. I'm a 2020 Olympian and Arjuna awardee. Today I'm here to convey my best wishes to all the participants and the officials taking part in this tournament. I would also like to congratulate Indian Air Force and Subroto Society who are conducting this prestigious tournament in a befitting manner.
Jai Hind everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to announce that 62nd edition of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament is under progress from 19th September to 23rd October at New Delhi and Bangalore. My best wishes to all the participants, officials and organizing committee members of Subroto Cup International Football Tournament for the successful conduct of the tournament at Bangalore for the sub-junior boys, that's under 14 category at Air Force Station, JHARKHAND. Good luck, Jai Hind.
बैंक का SBI हर भारतीय का बैंक
offers savings and protection so that you can soar high in your life. LIC हर पल आपके साथ.
सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया की सेंट विद्यार्थी योजना के साथ उज्जवल भविष्य की ओर बढ़ाए अपने कदम. अधिक जानकारी के लिए 9223901111 पर मिस्ड कॉल दें अथवा अपनी नजदीकी शाखा से संपर्क करें. सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया 1911 से आपके लिए केंद्रित.
Double the joy with Canara Bank. Canara Home Loan and Canara Car Loan. 100% waiver on documentation charges and concession in processing charges. You deserve the best. Canara Bank. Together we can.
सर ये रखो।
डूलर वाले को पासवर्ड भेजे कॉल का। एक तुमको भेजना है, एक तुमको भेजेगा। डूलर वाला पासवर्ड भेजना।
गोलकीपर और उनका क्या हुआ इनका सर में लग गई थी
इसका
गोलकीपर
हाँ वो स्टिच है
क्या बॉल मांग रहा हूँ सर से। चपेट बोलने के भाग गया। प्लेयर था या गोलकीपर था, दोनों में से कुछ भी था। Man.
विश्वसनीय बैंक का SBI हर भारतीय का बैंक।
LIC offers savings and protection so that you can soar high in your life. LIC हर पल आपके साथ।
सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया की सेंट विद्यार्थी योजना के साथ उज्जवल भविष्य की ओर बढ़ाएं अपने कदम। अधिक जानकारी के लिए 9223901111 पर मिस्ड कॉल दें अथवा अपनी नजदीकी शाखा से संपर्क करें। सेंट्रल बैंक ऑफ इंडिया 1911 से आपके लिए केंद्रित।
Double the joy with Canara Bank. Canara Home Loan and Canara Car Loan. 100% waiver on documentation charges and concession in processing charges. You deserve the best. Canara Bank. Together we can.